another thing we're not short of on the telly box is celebrity travelogues, as we often say. Well, here's another one. Well, it's a returning one, actually. On You and Dave and the streaming platform You, Will and Ralph should know better. And here's a clip.
This is Will.
This is terrifying! Slow down!
And this is Ralph.
I feel like a powerful badass.
We've been mates for 20-odd years.
Come here, let's have a snuggle.
We might look like middle-aged blokes.
Yeah, this is great fun.
But really, we're just a pair of massive, noisy kids.
Have you got that cake?
Yes, so I am huge fans of Will Mellor and Ralph Little, and I remember them back in the day where they were kind of like those, the lads, weren't they, about 20 years ago, and now they're, as they describe themselves, I hasten to add, middle-aged men, and I was great fans of them in 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. I still love that, watching those, to be honest with you. They're great fun with Sheridan Smith. But as you say, the travelogue is absolutely on trend, isn't it? And it must be for good reason. They wouldn't keep making them if it wasn't. And I think largely it's because the people that they choose are people that get on really well or bounce off well with each other. You know, we look at Rob Rinder and Ryland Clark, a similar scenario. There's a friendship there that's the basis of these shows and what makes it so good to watch, I think. So aside from all of that, these two, they're going on their adventures together. You see the backdrop as well on these travelogues, and I think that's another thing, especially as we're entering autumn and the kind of the darker mornings and the darker nights. I think this will even more so will be appealing because 9 times out of 10 they've got a lovely backdrop, and there's no difference in this one either. And I can't help but kind of want to live vicariously through this lot, actually, because they're just doing really, really fun things. It's also incredibly nostalgic. So Ralph finds it amusing the whole way through because Will, he's always uncomfortable about something. He always sort of is squeamish, or he's the one that ends up in trouble. And their rapport, as I say, we'll go back to it, is the key to the success, I think, of these travelogues. And you see them doing loads of different silly things, and I say you live I did. I kind of living vicariously through them, thinking, oh, you know, I'd quite like to do that. That's quite fun. So I think that they work really well together, and I think that this is just another great thing to watch. It's incredibly. Well, it's light entertainment, isn't it? You know, the other thing it did remind me, the tank driving part of this, kind of reminds me slightly of A League of Their Own as well. I felt that kind of element of it was very, very similar. It had that boyish, laddish fun. You find yourself laughing along with them and really, really easily. And it's very easy viewing, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Them performing as a drag act was also pretty funny too. What did you think, Ian?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I didn't see the first series, which is also available on You if you want to watch that. And you're right, it is a bit more like the sort of League of Their Own shows in that it's about challenges and activities. It's not so much about the destination, it's about what they're doing. And they've been friends, you know, since 2 pints of lager, which I never really got into, I must admit. But the friendship shines through, and particularly you can tell when things are fake in that area, and this just is really genuine because Ralph is constantly cracking up uncontrollably at what Will is, how he's reacting. It's great. So they do some fun things. They stay in a supposedly haunted house, and Will is absolutely terrified. As you say, they do the drag act at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern in London, the famous gay venue, and they're very good, I got to say. And I got to interview them for this, and they're just they're an absolute delight. They really bounce off each other. They're a good combo. So yeah, I very much enjoyed it. It'll really cheer you up, I think. So yeah, check it out.